Alright guys, so we are back for more Dokkan, and I found a 100% physical final form cooler. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and hop into Boss Rush for a little bit, and I want to test this team out. The Extreme Physical team with a 100% cooler. For the most part, I have not been chasing like a lot of dupes for a lot of units, right? Like I usually, when I'll like get the units I don't have from a banner, I'll probably stop. One of like the things I've been thinking, like my line of thinking right now is that eventually there's going to be another ticket banner, and I am going to stock the F up there. We'll do that. We're not going to get super attacks on this rotation, but that's okay. So my line of thinking is that I'm going to stock up on a lot of dupes for certain units at that period. Maybe Cooler will give us a additional super and we can see how damaging. Oh, no. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. This Kibbu could be pretty good in drawing out the Cooler's max potential as well. That'll be really nice to see. But, you know, a lot of units like Cooler and other 120% leaders and units like that, I'm going to get dupes of them on this next ticket banner upcoming. I did really also want to do a video on this team and kind of see like how good a 100% Cooler can be, like, you know, using my own hands here before physical full power Frieza gets his Extreme Z Awakening, which could be the next one. It could be, you know, multiple Extreme Z Awakenings away, whatever. I think it is pretty safe to say that in terms of how the Extreme Z Awakenings are going to work is that they're going to do those 5 OG leaders first. Obviously, they did Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku. They'll probably go to, you know, they did the Extreme Z Awaken Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. They might do physical Final Form Frieza next. Then I could see them go into like Intelligence Ultimate Gohan and finish up with maybe like Tech Cell. I think those 5 units are going to be the ones that are going to get the Extreme Z Awakening first, though. All signs do appear to point to that. So, I want to see like what this team looks like with limited potential system love for full power Frieza alongside this 100% Cooler, because we know what's going to happen. Ooh, that's pretty good. And we got some additionals coming my way, your boy. Oh, yeah! This, of course, is with Physical Kibbu on rotation, though. That is something to remember for sure, because, you know, he is giving us that 50% buff, you know, once your health is above 80%. Will we need to use any items here? Nah, we shouldn't. A good Extreme Physical team can easily kind of clear, you know, this boss rush stage without using any items at all. Let's see how much. Wow, 30. Whoa. Okay. So I guess some potential system buffs certainly would help out here, but we should be a-okay. Especially if like Goku decides to super. Does Sin have big bad bosses? I can't remember. He does. Yeah, he does. Okay, cool. So we have big bad bosses, so even if Cooler gets supered at the end, we should be a-okay. Because obviously big bad bosses is a tremendous increase in defensive capabilities as well as offensive capabilities. But I'm probably gonna drop an item here. Yeah, let me not be stubborn. I don't think I'll need to use anything besides a Senzu Bean. You know what? Just for the sake of this, let me just go ahead and pop a... Well, no. Damn, I want to see how well Cooler can defend against Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but with my Frieza only having 1 dupe in the top left path, I don't want to risk him going down, which certainly could happen. So we'll just go ahead and pop an Icarus real quick. I don't think I would need to use any items through the next several stages of Boss Rush. I'll probably go until we beat Cooler, I'm thinking. That's usually like a good kind of stopping point, because, you know, we're able to do a couple fights, especially when it's like a 100% unit like showcase. Like, I do like to go through several stages, like one of these kind of events where we're able to go through several stages rather than just one, right? Since we are showcasing like a friend unit here. Wow, we're taking a lot of damage. This man Goku, yeah, I guess that's the problem, is that because I don't really have a ton of units that can crit on this extreme physical team, what without dupes for, you know, Omega. I do have dupes for Sim, but I haven't had physical orbs to give them in. Ugh. I guess this is the one kind of negative of my JP being relatively fresh, is that, like, certain things, like, using an old team like this is a bit of an issue, because I don't have them, like, all duped up, you know, with max paths open and stuff like that. Because, again, a really good extreme physical team can easily clear boss rush with no items used. I guess you probably just need, like, some good crits for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because if you're stuck in this fight for, like, way too long, like, Goku is just gonna whittle your health down. Like, look at that. Even with an Icarus, you know, Omega Shenron, like, on the field right here, and we're taking this much damage, like, that's a lot. So, Cooler, my boy, I certainly would appreciate a very nice crit on this one. Actually, let me go ahead and take a look at what the friend Cooler is looking like here in the potential system. What splits did he go with? So he went 15 crit, 11 additional. To be honest, I probably would go 15 crit, 8 additional, and 3 dodge. Especially because Cooler is going to be in the way so often. But then again, I mean, with Big Bad Bosses active, and like once he's, you know, basically like 100% in the potential system like that, he is pretty much gonna be like nullifying most damage. Like, you're not really gonna have to worry about all that. I'm actually not gonna get a super attack with my Cooler. I'm gonna go ahead and gamble right here. There's no reason not to. Big Bad Boss is active. We get a crit here. Goku-san is donezo. No crit. That's okay, because we're about to get an additional, and then additional super and finish him off. No, but that's okay. Big Bad Bosses. Woo! Look at that! No damage once Big Bad Bosses is up. One thing, I did make a mistake well, a long time ago with both Full Power Frieza and SCR Gogeta. Wow, 3 normals. Damn you, Cooler. Where I ended up going the top left path. I did like have enough foresight with my Super Vegito. I did actually go the top or the bottom right path. That, like, I would always recommend for like good units, Full Power Frieza, like Dokkan Fest units, your first dupe, go for the bottom right path, even if you're not going to be super attack 10ing them for a while. Because once you get like that, the bottom right path gives you more buffs than the other 3 paths combined. So it just makes a lot of sense to kind of focus there first before you're going to give orbs and any of the other paths or anything like that. Alright, so now we're going to move on to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and I use an awful lot of items against Super Saiyan 4 Goku there. Jeez. Alright, let's see here. Cooler, I really want Cooler to show out, but it's just one of those things where, like, you know, Cooler used to be so much of a monster, but now, like, there's just a better version flat out, and that's Omega. Like, Omega is just a better version of physical final form Cooler. Go ahead and crit. No crit! But give me the additional super. And yeah, that's the other thing too. As awesome as Cooler and like Omega are, I do tend to get a little frustrated with these RNG units, because a lot of times in games like Dokkan, you know, I love, like, you know, old school RPGs and stuff like that. Like RNG, I usually have pretty bad luck. So I don't often have like my Tech Vegito Blue super, you know, 4 times in a row. I don't know if I've ever had my physical Vegito Blue super, like, you know, 3 times in a row or anything like that either. Oh, right, Shadow Dragon Link is active, so Omega is about to dust this man. Even if he gets supered, we'll be completely A-okay right here. Yeah, Omega will just... tasty is what Omega says to that. And we'll be... Damn! Yeah, that... that Shadow Dragon Link. Woo! Very good, very good, very good. Alright, I guess I'm gonna... Can I get a... Yes, I can. We can get a Dokkan attack right here. Alright, so you know what that means. That means we not healing. We're gonna get this full heal right here. Alright, can Cooler one-shot right here? I want to see like a big fat number. Give me like 2 million. ugh, I missed one of the nodes, but, you know, we do have big bad bosses. Obviously, physical full power Frieza is able to activate nearly all of Cooler's links, so we can get a very, very tasty blow right here. The only problem with the Dokkan attack is I wish I could see what their attack stat looks like with the Dokkan attack. Oh! 4 mil? Son, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa! That was way higher than I was expecting. Oh, boy! Yo, I did not expect 4 mil right there. All right. Sure, Cooler. Good, there we go. So we got the video title down. 4 million damage. Ah, crazy. And again, like, that wasn't a special link because, you know, Omega and Sin right here, they have the special link, Shadow Dragon, to do that. But Cooler, like, that was just his raw fucking damage right there. We did have Nappa on rotation, right? Judging by the damage, that does indicate to me that he did have his passive active because Nappa is one of the Baba Shop units who have the, is it a great chance? I believe it's a great chance of giving you 30% attack and defense. So that should have been applied there onto the Dokkan attack as well as all the links you would get from full power Frieza. Like, whew. Nah, no reason to use any items right here because even if Vegeta does Super S, it'll just only activate big bad bosses. Yeah, okay, so now we're getting into a nice little rhythm here. Cooler takes no damage, and he deals out tremendous damage. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is one of the tankier, like, bosses in the game. So, like, we're not going to see you're not usually going to see, like, crazy monster numbers against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta himself. Also, I am a little disappointed with my full power Frieza, just in the sense that, like, I know what he can be doing, and, like, his ceiling is way higher than we're seeing right now. Like, that's one thing I am going to be making sure to have, is I'm going to be hanging on to a lot of Elder Kais moving forward, so that all of these Extreme Z-Awakening units, I will be ready to kind of get them to, like, SA-15 immediately. And what? Yo, hang on. I gotta apologize. My head is all cloudy right now. I'm, like, searching. I'm like walking through a desert, like crawling through quicksand, searching for my words, and they're just not coming to me right now, my boy. I'm about to cut the video because I can't talk right now. No, let's finish Cooler, but it's like, god damn, spit the words out, boy. All right, so I'm gonna be hanging on to a lot of Elder Kais moving forward because all of the Extreme Z Battle events, those are some of the more fun things to come into Dokkan in a long time. And I want to be prepared to kind of do all of those, right? So, let's take out Salza. Damn, I really wish I could, yeah. I really wish I would have been able to get a super attack with full power Frieza and Cooler. But it was not in the cards right there. But those Extreme Z Battle events are so damn fun. And, like, I like having that unit done, like, the first day to kind of show people, like, how good they could possibly be. Like, I am really looking forward to all three of them, really. Full Power Frieza, Cell, and Intelligence Ultimate Gohan. Like, you just look at how good these Extreme Z-Awakenings have been. And, like, that is, like, such a boost to this game. That's not something I figured that they were going to be doing. Was, you know, making old units really powerful like that, because that's the thing about the Extreme Z-Awakenings is, like, they're making these units, like, top-tier units in the fucking game. Like, they're not, like, you would have figured, like, based upon the history of how Dokkan has handled things, that, you know, they're going to make the units, you know, slightly better. You know, they're not going to be optimal. They're, you know, not going to be as good as new Dokkan Fest or anything, but they'll be okay. But, like, what's actually happening is, like, you know, the Super Saiyan 3 AGL Goku is, like, optimal on, like, some really, really big-time teams. And, like, even on the Super Saiyan 3 team, you know, he is a top-tier option. It's just that the hardest-hitting card in the game, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he just happens to be in that same typing as him. So that's why. Alright, yeah, we can get the super attack with Cooler. Let me go ahead and take out Salsa first. Then we'll go ahead and focus on our boy Cooler here. I'm trying to think, how could this Extreme Physical team be improved? I mean, here's one thing to consider is that there will be an Extreme Physical LR coming at some point. I actually think there's the next 100% LR to be released, summonable LR, will probably be Extreme Physical, I'm thinking. Either Extreme Physical or Extreme STR is what I'm thinking, because those two typings don't yet have a 100% LR leader, and it seems like they might go back and forth, like hero, villain, hero, villain, hero, villain. You know, they released LR Trunks and Goten first. After that, they went ahead and released LR Bojack, then LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? So, you know, we want to see what the next LR could be, and, like, you know, depending on what the LR is for Physical, like, Physical could be really, really good. Honestly, I would hope that the Physical unit that is added here would be something like, oh man, if they could do like Metal Cooler, like an LR Final Form Frieza, LR Metal Cooler, something along those lines to kind of fit in with this theme of, you know, Extreme Z-Awaken Frieza, you know, the Physical Full Power Cooler. Like, that would be really, really cool. Because obviously, you know, once Frieza does get that Extreme Z-Awakening, he's gonna, I don't know if he'll be the, nah, he's not gonna be better than Omega, but he is going to be a monster. I mean, if they... Whoa, Cooler. There we go. If they make his passive like 150% on super attack, like, bro, that is... Like even like LR Trunks and Goten, they only get 120% on super attack. Like 150% on super attack? That's what LR fucking Majin Vegeta does. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they give that to full power Frieza, this team will be disgusting. And then if the Extreme Physical LR is another, you know, strongest clan in space type unit, you know, one of the Frieza race, that would be nuts, bro. Like, I don't know, like if it was, here, let me go ahead and just use an Icarus before we finish off. Like, even if it was like, you know, maybe Mecha Frieza and King Cold or something like that, I do feel like that could be an LR-worthy card. You know, that was a really cool moment, obviously, in Dragon Ball Z when they showed back up, even if it really was just to show, like, how strong Trunks was. The only reason Frieza survived on, you know, the only reason Toriyama had Frieza survive on Namek and come to Earth was to kind of put Trunks over. Show, you know, compare directly how powerful Trunks is, so that when he tells everyone, yeah, hey, there's these cats in the future, the androids, who body me, you know, mercilessly, then you could see, like, oh, we just fought Frieza for 100 episodes, Goku barely beat him, Trunks comes in, cuts this bitch up in 2 seconds, and then he says, oh yeah, by the way, I don't stand a chance against these other guys who are coming. Like, that was the whole point of Frieza showing up. So maybe some people would say it's not an LR-worthy moment, but I would still love it. I mean, let's be real, is Mr. Satan and Majin Buu an LR-worthy moment? Probably it is, but just not before things like LR Vegito Blue and shit like that, right? Like I'm not necessarily against LR Hercule or LR Mr. Satan, but there's just some certain units that should have been hit before him. I do think Mecha Frieza and King Cold is definitely a good option. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I really like that. Especially if it's you know, it is the Extreme Physical LR, so it'll link so well. I'm also going to be curious to see, like, you know, LR Majin Buu, LR Cell, LR Frieza, like, these are units that they're going to happen. Like, all of those units I just said, they're going to happen at some point. LR, you know, Majin Buu, Super Buu, Kid Buu, any one of them, an LR Perfect Cell, and any version of LR Frieza. You know, maybe Dragon Ball Super, you know, after Frieza wins a turn of power, and he'll be like Emperor Frieza or some shit, you know, Wish of the Super Dragon Balls, and then that'll be his LR card. Like, that would be sick. You know, it could happen. We never know. We never know. Regardless, so I guess we're gonna finish this off. You know, we did do, you know, this was about Cooler, this video, and we did get a crit for over 4 million with him, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that. That was with Big Bad Bosses active. Obviously, that's very important, because that 25% attack link, like 25% to attack and defense, Big Bad Bosses is ridiculous. But regardless, y'all, thank you for watching, and I will catch y'all later. Have a good day, and bye.